Hello, my fellow fall-loving friends. Fall is my favorite season. I'm getting in the fall spirit. I'm in the fall mood. I love it. I want it to be crisp. I want it to be cool. I want the leaves to start dropping. Well, maybe not. That's a lot of yard work for me. The point is that I can start inside decorating and getting ready for fall. So today I'm going to share with you some very unique and fun fall Halloween decor ideas, all from Etsy. I've shared many gift guides with y'all over the years, and I share a lot about unique gifts. I love giving gifts that are unique to someone. I love receiving gifts that feel like they were thoughtful. It's kind of the same with home decor. Sure, you can go into your local store and grab what everybody else is grabbing and throw that up on your counter. Or you can shop a place like Etsy where you can not only support small businesses, but also find unique things that are different. So your house, your decor, the gifts that you give people are not going to be the same as everybody else. You get to be a little unique and different, and I love that. Let's get straight into it because I have so many good things to share with you. As always, everything will be linked down below in the description box. You can also go follow me on LTK. I'll link everything there. Grab your coffee, grab your latte. We're getting into it. First things first is this absolutely adorable Halloween sweatshirt. It is a Hocus Pocus vibe sweatshirt. It says, "I smell children." I love that. First of all, it's embroidered, so it's a great quality. This is a Comfort Colors sweatshirt. Little like pro tip here for shopping on Etsy. I'll search for comfort colors when I'm narrowing down my search parameters and filters when I'm looking at clothing, because I know comfort colors. I love comfort colors, and I know kind of like what size I need to buy depending on the look I'm going for. With sweatshirts like this that I'm going to wear to decorate and chill around, like I like them to fit very oversized with leggings, so I get an extra large. She had a bunch of different color options for this, and then different options for the embroidery, including you can also choose embroidery for the wrist area. So I got the black cat on one wrist and then a pumpkin on the other. You can of course choose none or whatever you want. I think you can do initials. There's just different ways you can personalize. That's what I love, is that you can find sellers who have these incredible skills embroidering these awesome fun designs that are different. Again, you're not just going to find this in any store you bop into, and I love that it's like Halloween vibes, you know, it's the Hocus Pocus vibes without being like so in your face, like giant graphic tee. It's just, you'd have to get up close, you know, to see that. I have purchased many a fashion item over the years from Etsy. My kids get me gifts from Etsy. Almost all of my Christmas presents my kids find on Etsy because I'm like a little bit weird, and they know that. So they know they can find things for my little weirdo heart on Etsy. So that's where almost all of my gifts come from my kids, my husband, etc. And of course, while you're doing your fall decorating, you're going to want to sip a delicious like homemade latte or something. And what better way to do that than in a lovely pumpkin mug? I gotta tell you, this pumpkin mug that I found on Etsy is much more affordable than some of the other options that are very popular that I see every year online. It's dishwasher safe. It shipped really fast. It got here really quickly. That's the other thing I love about finding things on Etsy, is you can really kind of narrow down your shipping window given like how long do you have, how quickly do you need this. But this shipped very quickly, and it's perfect for making your little latte while you do your fall decorating. Now, you might also want a candle burning. When I saw this candle, I was like, that is the cutest thing ever. I'm not into scary like decor. That's the one thing you're gonna really notice here, is that I tend to have a lot of non-scary, more fun and kitschy kind of Halloween decor. I don't usually decorate a lot for Halloween. I decorate for fall, and my kids are always begging me, so I said I'll throw in some Halloween stuff this year, but nothing is gonna be like the real spooky ooky. This little skeleton candle, first of all, the scents that she has for her candles are out of this world. Out of this world. They smell so amazing. And she sent, when I ordered this, she also sent me like a sample candle of another one of her scents. I will definitely be ordering more candles from her. They are just amazing. Oh, absolutely amazing. It's a little skeleton, like sitting in a tub, looking like it's got a little towel tied around the top of his head, like a little towel turban going on up there. It is the cutest thing ever. If there's somebody in your life who just loves fun things, this would also make a really great gift if they have a birthday in October or just like Halloween or like skeletons, but also the perfect little candle for Halloween decor that's not like over the top. It's funny. I love funny things, and Etsy is full of funny things. I love funny things. I just want to show you really quickly 2 other candles, because this is a candle that my mom gave me. My 40th birthday was at the end of July, and I love true crime. Again, this is what I love about Etsy, is you could find such unique gifts for people with like unique interests. Not that true crime is a unique interest, but I just mean like fun gifts for people who have these interests that go beyond like golf, pickleball. This candle is called She Lit Up a Room. If you love true crime, then you know that that's like what everybody says about everybody all the time. She just lit up a room. And I always say, if I light up a room, please tell me. I'll stop immediately, because that's how you end up on Dateline. So anyways, this candle's called She Lit Up a Room. It smells amazing. I love gifts like this because they're so unique to the person and fun and different. One of my children gave me this candle on Mother's Day. It says, Mom's Last Nerve. Oh, look, it's on fire. I just love that my kids totally get, smells amazing, by the way. All of these candles smell amazing. I just love that my kids totally get my sense of humor. So this is how I end up with really fun gifts like this. Back to the fall stuff. I did order one other candle that has not arrived yet, but it's called a Witch's Brew candle. I'm gonna insert a picture right here for you to see. I just fell in love with it. First of all, I make my like fall simmer pots, and I always use like star anise and other like cinnamon and cloves and stuff. And this candle, so it's like a Witch's Brew candle. So as the wax melts, all of this stuff kind of mixes together, and I can't speak from firsthand experience because it's the first time I've ever ordered this candle, but I have a feeling it's going to smell amazing. Again, another one of those items that could make a really great gift. It's just very unique and different. And the other thing in the like scent department that I ordered that has not arrived yet are these pumpkin wax melts. I love wax melts. Sometimes I will just go to, whatever local store and buy them. But again, I love supporting small businesses, and I often find that in buying from people who like, this is what they do, this is their craft, the products are just better made, the ingredients are better, the scent is stronger, they're just overall better. I really do enjoy supporting people who are taking something that they love or are interested in, or a gift that they have, a skill that they have, and utilizing that. I ordered these pumpkin wax melts. Speaking of, I'm waxing poetic, but I ordered these pumpkin wax melts, and I'll update y'all on social media if I end up loving them as much as I think I'm going to. In terms of more traditional fall decor, I got this wreath. I love a good door wreath as the seasons change. I have spent and wasted a whole lot of money on buying all the supplies to make things myself. They don't always turn out how I want them to, and I often end up spending a lot more money buying the supplies to make the thing myself than I would just supporting someone else who's mastered this and buying their creation. So I found this wreath that is very affordable, especially in terms of like handmade wreaths. It is beautiful, perfect for fall. I absolutely love the big ribbon on it, the bow. There are so many beautiful options for unique and different like fall wreaths, Christmas wreath, whatever season you need a wreath for, you can find one on Etsy, and they are so unique and fun. There's so many size options, designs and stuff. So I will link to the one that I got, but there are a lot of options. The other thing that I wanted to try is I've seen these artificial mums. I don't remember the name of the store that I originally saw them at, but I nearly fell out of my chair when I saw the price for the artificial mums. I was like, well, that's not happening. That's not happening. No, ma'am. I found these on Etsy, and they come as like stems, so you kind of have to put them together yourself. The quality is pretty darn good, especially for the fraction of the price of some of the others that I have seen. Now, of course, I love decorating with real mums and real plants. I grow a ton of things here, so I don't use artificial plants all over the place, but there are certain places that I like to have plants where I cannot give them the proper amount of light that they need. And so I like to use artificial plants in those situations where I want the look, but I can't give the real plant what it actually needs to be happy and thrive in that location on our property. Those are some of my favorite ways to utilize artificial plants and flowers. There's a bunch of great options on Etsy where you can buy just the individual stems if you want to put together your own arrangement. It's definitely going to be my go-to when I'm working on my Thanksgiving tablescape, which I already started working on yesterday, because this year we are potentially hosting 40 people at our house for Thanksgiving, or close to 40, something like that, people for Thanksgiving. It's going to be so fun, but bananas. So I'm already planning all of that now, so that November Angie is still a somewhat sane Angie. All that to say, I'm definitely going to be going back to Etsy to look for some different floral arrangements, either pre-done or buying the stems individually and making them myself, designing them myself. Since we're still kind of on the porch with our wreath and our artificial mums, the front door mat rugs are the best anywhere on Etsy. All of my favorite ones I've had over the years have come from Etsy. We used to have one at our old house that I got from Etsy that says like, there's a lot of kids up in here. Something to that effect. I don't remember exactly what it said. I'll put the picture over here. It was hilarious. I loved it. I love the one that says like, I see London. You know, you're standing over it and it's like, I see London, I see France. I feel like I just shouldn't have to explain it, but sometimes I have to explain these things to my husband, so I'm just gonna explain it just in case you needed it explained. I actually ordered 2 because one, I wanted one that was just floral, beautiful, that I can have for fall, for kind of before and after Halloween. That's kind of what I do, is like September is fall decorations, October is Halloween, November is a little fall, and then Christmas like pretty quickly after Halloween. But of course I had to get a fun one, so I got this really fun Hocus Pocus vibes one that just says, oh look, another glorious morning makes me sick. I love that movie. It's one of my favorite Halloween movies. So, and of course having 8 kids, the like I smell children sweatshirt is very fitting. I love that for like a front doormat. So there's lots of great Halloween or fall themed options on Etsy. Those are just a couple, but those are my picks for this year. In terms of decor that really just stands out and is so fun, I've seen this trend where people go to thrift stores, they buy art, and then they paint a little ghost on it. My mom has done this. She did this last year. I think that is so fun. I went to my local thrift store and I didn't find anything that I really liked that I would want to put up and paint a little ghost on. And I probably am just overthinking it. I love that you have a bunch of different options. So I purchased just the digital version of this adorable like fall scene with the 3 little ghosts. I just had that printed locally at a photo place. So it was ready to pick up in like 2 days. But you can also, if you feel like I'm not good at designing like wall collages and stuff, you can buy them pre-done. There's a lot of sellers that have these digital prints, these Halloween prints that they've already kind of put together into a collage that looks really good together. So I purchased one of those collages so that I could get a couple of pictures out of it that I really wanted, but now I have them all. So next year I could print even more, but I really wanted the cat. And then I also really loved these pumpkins that kind of has like the semi-scary pumpkin. Now, you can also order from shops that will actually print the photo and send it to you, especially some of the ones that really print looking more like art. It's got a lot of texture to it. It almost feels like 3D. That's where this fun ghost one came from. So I ordered this one and they printed it and shipped it to me already printed. So I just grabbed a frame that I already had and put it in that frame. I have a bunch of frames from over the years, so it's easy to just get these pictures printed. And really, truthfully, if you've got a decent printer at home, you could probably print them yourselves on paper and then use a frame you already have. And that would make it even more affordable, especially for something like a Halloween decoration that's not gonna stay up very long. I definitely don't wanna spend a fortune on that. I'm honestly like a little scared to tell y'all about this project because I really hoped that it would be done for this video, but it's not quite done yet. So I'm gonna kind of give you the idea that I have and show you a little bit, and then I'll share like the final product, the grand reveal on my Instagram when it's done. I saw someone had painted and created to look like a bed and breakfast sign from Sleepy Hollow. And we live on a farm. We've got this like road frontage, you know, area in front of our fence and gate at the front of our property. And I thought, how fun, because we have horses. This is like a big horse community that we live in. How fun would it be to have like the Headless Horseman Sleepy Hollow sign for Halloween out front? Use some exterior lights or whatever to light it up at night. So I kind of showed my husband my idea and he was all on board. I thrifted a like $40 headboard and have been working on making this. Well, I'm not an artist and I'm not a crafter, so I knew right away I'm not going to be able to paint like a Headless Horseman scene onto this. So what else could I do? Well, I went on Etsy and I found this SVG file. You get it as like a PDF, a PNG, a photo file, but also an SVG file. Then I used my projector to project it onto my little piece of wood, like the little placard that I'm gonna put onto the headboard, so that I could at least kind of trace around it and then paint it in and make it look better than I could if I was like trying to by hand paint this, you know, Sleepy Hollow Headless Horseman figure. So I love that there's so many options, from buying something that is already completely done and made by someone else to buying the pieces that you need for a project to do yourself. I'm very excited about how that's going to turn out. The other thing that I purchased a probably too many of is that y'all know how much I love to bake. By the way, have I mentioned that my favorite apron that I wear all the time? People ask me about them all the time. My favorite linen aprons are from Etsy. I have ordered 4 of her linen aprons because I love them so much. The full cover one, they have like ruffles. I just love them. And then I have 2 of the half aprons, and that is what I wear all the time when I'm cleaning, baking, cooking. I love them so much. I ordered some really fun cookie cutters. Again, I love that these are different than the cookie cutters that you can just find in the store. I ordered, they have like a ghost, the kind of like fat, almost emoji vibe ghost, a little house. This one's a cat. And I think this one is a cauldron. Yes, a cauldron. But also, y'all, these are so fun. I'm all about the non-scary Halloween stuff that's more just like fun. It's a ghost with the word boo on it. And then this one that's I'm dropping papers. It's the ghost with the bow. So it's the girl ghost. How cute is that? I also ordered some really fun Halloween sprinkles that are different colors. Again, if you're not just going for the traditional black orange vibe, I found like a pink set of not so scary Halloween sprinkles that are more like pink and gold, but they've got the whole vibes of the like girl ghost and stuff. So I'll link to everything down below. I'll be sharing the like final product of my Headless Horseman sign, as well as a bunch of the Halloween treats that I'm going to be making, some ideas for movie nights for you and your kids. So we're going to do some like treat themed things where I'm going to show you like the Hocus Pocus chocolate and some of the Ghost if you want to watch Casper, just some special treats that kind of go along with the movies. If there's some like fun family movies that you like to watch with your kids for Halloween, Ghostbusters is a favorite of ours. Some of the treats that I like to make for my kids for our Halloween movie nights in October. I'll be sharing all of that on social media for sure, probably here on my YouTube channel as well. All of that fun stuff is to come, so be sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Like I said, you can find links for everything that I have shown and shared in this video down below in the description box, and probably also on the little products tab here on YouTube. I just spotted a wasp in my office, so that's gonna wrap up this video real fast because I gotta get that wasp out of here. So that's it for me today, friends. I hope y'all are having fun getting ready for fall. I'm totally excited to like kick off all of my fall decorating and stuff. Hopefully you are too, and I will see you again very soon.